shower. Wash it off. New Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
stipulations to these rules to the National Security or Marine Staff.
Don't forget to bring the family to an upcoming game where we're giving away free team basketball. The first 5,000 fans in the arena will get free Pelicans basketball.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Pelicans. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. And, of course, Los Angeles, right behind them, just one spot down.
And I think for New Orleans, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Q. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, a bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most plan, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, I can't even believe I'm saying that, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me,
Yeah, they are.
it's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now, but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long term.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it, no one.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
Fires from 14. James gets the bucket. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Ingram. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Here's Q. Here's Reddish. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
McCollum kicks to Williamson. Off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Number 10 at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Q. Both free throws good from Q. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Murray. Here's Messi. New Orleans moving it around. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. So it's the Lakers now, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram drawing the double team. And McCollum the bucket on the assist from Ingram. And that's now 9 points for C.J. McCollum. Reeves left side. Pass to Q. LeBron is screen on McCollum. Here's Q. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Q's got 7 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Down low, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those science dunks shake the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop them, guys.
All right, David, thanks. A 3 from McCollum. Rebound the Lakers. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson up top. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Messi. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
All the officials are all over that one.
Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Lakers leading by 4. Davis sets a screen. And he drives in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Shoots from the elbow. No good off the front iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Ingram outside to the inside. Shoots it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going
here tonight.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Pass to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Messi grabs the rebound. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Ingram. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pelicans trail by 6. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hughes' shot is off.
Man, he looks spooked going up for that, man. You gotta go up with a little bit more confidence. You gotta say it with your chest.
Ingram wide open. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
Hughes' shot is off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. McCollum with the screen on James. And it's Alvarado missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Q passes to James. To the middle. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Here's Williamson following the basket by LeBron James. And here's McCollum for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Williamson. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Connect comes in for Reddish. And it's Shake coming in for Austin Reeves.
And let's review some numbers for Anthony Davis. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. A free throw good from Q. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. From downtown, rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Q. He's got 19. Yep, that one goes in there. Q's got 21.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside, Jones. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Q. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only...
I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Taking 2 shots.
In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Jones, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans' 5. He's off on the first. New Orleans making some changes here. Ingram, he's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And Hawkins subbed in for C.J. McCollum. New Orleans has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. The Lakers trade. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Hawkins. Q passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. To the paint. And it's Ingram missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Q. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Q's got 23.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Reeves against Murray. Shot clock at 6. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Q. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes, and less of a chance of super teams, just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belonged." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Here's Q. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 3. Inside. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. In third, the Pelicans.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
And that one, good. Q's got 29 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Q. Down low. Here's Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Murray with him. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And it's Ingram missing.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hughes' shot is off. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Murray against Reeves. Out to Ingram. Pass to Murray. Williamson in the post. Now Jones. It's stolen by Davis. Floats it up for James. They swipe it. Here's Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Davis with a screen on Ingram. Q passes to Davis. And off the glass. That one's good. Davis has got 14.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Ingram outside. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Oh, an aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were like, you name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Jones, no luck. Lakers leading by 5. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. Jones against James. And no good. Good work defensively by Jones. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
There's a good screen. On the wing, Murray. Defended by Milton. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Murray.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Christie kicks to Vanderbilt. Pass to James. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ingram. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Two on the clock. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. All right, they're measuring up the shot.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
I look here at New Orleans. They are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark? They need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Lakers.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? An impressive effort here today.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
So for the Lakers right now, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. You out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's Q. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Q. Pass to LeBron. James absolutely owning the inside.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Trey Murphy's checked in for Zion Williamson. And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounders. Anthony Davis, number 1.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
Pelicans trail by 8. Murray surveying the D. Pass to McCollum. From the line. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Q. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Q. 30 points in the game and a missed layup. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Q. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And he sinks the second. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Murray outside. Pass to Nisi. And a wide open look for McCollum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Q passes to James. Here's Q. 5 on the clock. Epic counts. Q's got 32 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And here's McCollum. Three-pointer. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
James, the pass to Q. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Q. 32 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Lakers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That's good from Q. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Murray, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
In the corner, it's James. Here's Q. He's got 34. James, a screen on Ingram. Poke loose. Oh, Jones. Ingram outside. Murray with it. Defended by Reeves. Ingram outside. Over Reddish. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Ingram.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate, so it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Here's Q. He's covered by Ingram. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Messi. He's guarded by Davis. And it's Ingram missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Q. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Murray against Reeves. Shot from 12. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Q. First in scoring, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Ingram drawing the double team. 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. That shot off. Lakers leading by 12. 14 feet away. Goes back up. That misses off the backboard. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the inside. Jones kicks to Murray. They could use a bucket. Lakers with the rebound.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strengths. Got to do it. Thanks, DA. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Q. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Ingram. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Reddish with the ball. Teardrop shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pelicans trail by 13. Williamson left side. Outside, Jones. They set the pick beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Reddish. For the 3. Good on the triple. He has 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here is Williamson. Outside, Jones. Back to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. For 3, Ingram. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Reddish kicks to Milton. Pass to Connect. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. Connects. Got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. Williamson outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Connect. And it's Ingram missing. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-7 run. Milton looking around. To the paint. Ingram with the steal. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Back to Alvarado. New Orleans moving it around. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Williamson. A second chance effort. Lakers with the rebound.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And the shot goes in. Connects. Got 5 points so far.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Ingram outside. Shoots over Connect. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Williamson. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Connect with it. He has 5. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Milton. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Messi. Williamson with it. Defended by Milton. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. Oh, good on the triple. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Milton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Free throw good, Milton. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. Hawkins comes in for Zion Williamson. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes. Christie subbed in for Cameron Reddish. He doesn't get the second one. Pelicans trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Milton. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Picked by Finney-Smith. Christie kicks to Milton. Pass to Christie. Takes the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Even with the big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Milton the pass to Christie. Lets it go from deep. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Hawkins, still without a basket. Pass to Jones. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, Connect. Vanderbilt, a screen on Ingram. Connect. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jose Alvarado is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. On the wing, James. He's covered by Ingram. Oh, James muscles it in.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Now here's Ingram. Jones with the screen on James. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And rebounded by Connect. Connect's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reeves outside. James in the post. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jones with the screen on LeBron. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles Leafs cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Ingram.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a little IQ there.
Pass to Connect. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's LeBron. Wow! LeBron still hustling.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
Davis is checked in for Vanderbilt. Lakers leading by 14. James looking it over. Pass to Davis. Reeves outside. And here's James outside. Alvarado grabs the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jones for 3. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. James, good.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.